What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Now, over the last few months, what I've liked to do is kind of give you these quick updates on cryptos that we've invested into, whether it be a pre-sale, meme coins, utility coins, etc. I feel like in 2021 and 2022, I didn't do the best job at giving you updates on the things that I bought. I just bought them, told you I bought them, and just kind of went on about my day. A lot of them I held, some of them I took profits on, etc. And so I was like, you know what? I need to do better at that this year, and that's why we're here today. Now, I actually saw some of your comments 2 days ago on one of my, I think it was a Solana or Bitcoin video, one of them, where you were asking me my thoughts on some of the recent pre-sales that I had invested into. Of course, the primary reason some of you had some concerns was just because the market's pulled back. And so obviously having pre-sale holdings and stuff like that can start to feel a little sketchy, especially when the entire market's seeing these quick drops. I think currently we are still seeing the vast majority of the market down 20 to 30% just in the last month. And so many of you were questioning and wondering where I am with that, and if I am still holding, if I went and reclaimed my investment, etc. Am I still bullish, etc. So I wanted to kind of go through some of them. We're going to start just kind of one at a time. I'll make a video on the one we're going to talk about today. Then I'm going to maybe tomorrow or the next day make a video on a few of the other ones just to kind of let you know where we're at. So make sure you stay tuned for those guys. But today we're going to be kind of going over Pepe Unchained because this still does remain the one that I am probably like second or third most excited about that we did invest into, that has kind of the multi-layered pre-sale approach. Now, if you're new to the channel, you may not know, but if you are here, you know, like the multi-layered pre-sale approach I have consistently said is the best pre-sale approach that you can take if you are a crypto trying to launch with good funds, good marketing, volume, liquidity, etc. Now, sure, some of their launches do pull back off of launch. That's just normal because so many people bought at different prices that it is going to cause volatility. That's just what's going to happen. But what I've noticed is these companies come out the gate with so much liquidity and so much money that they can just invest into development and grow and inject so much into the company that their tokens just do well. The majority of them do well. Some don't, but most do. And because of that, of course, we've invested into a ton of them. Now, the reason why Pepe Unchained is one that I liked a ton is just because it crossed two different boundaries that I really like. So obviously it's tapping into the Pepe narrative, but on the side of that, it's actually developing a layer 2 to make Pepe even better. And so, of course, because of that, clearly there are two different narratives running at the same time that could put them in a spot in which they could absolutely catch a ton of momentum. But what I really wanted to kind of update you guys on is that although there hasn't been any, say, major news or updates or changes about what's happening here, they've actually kept updated on how the raise was going, and it's doing really damn well. So what you can see here is that on August 10th of 2024, they got up to 8 million. And then, dude, just 3 days later on August 13th, they got up to 8.5 million. And then 3 days later on August 16th, they got up to 9 million. Guys, they raised an additional $1 million within the course of just 6 days, just this week or this past week. And those are the types of things that I pay attention to because pre-sales are only going to do well if people want to buy them, simply, obviously, right? And the launch of a pre-sale is only going to do well if there's hype. If people are feeling like they're missing out, if they're feeling like they still need to get in, even though the price is up, they still need to get in because they think the price is going to go higher. And of course, Pepe Unchained has done a good job of making people feel that way. Now, one of the reasons I feel that way is just because of the approach that they're taking, right? Knowing that once we see this bad boy launch, right, there's going to be 10% allocated towards project finance, 10% towards chain inventory, 20% towards marketing. All of these things that should and would help its price not only just go up, but hold a higher fair value due to them developing and building out the company. And so because of that, yes, again, more people are feeling that way. And even as the days are going by, they're still buying more Pepe Unchained. And I think that's a good sign because, of course, many of our pre-sales or many of pre-sales in general have started to slow down a bit. They've not caught the same momentum. They're definitely not seeing gaining the eye of as many investors. And the fact that they're able to do it is an absolutely massive sign. And so because of that, of course, I wanted to update you and let you know that I still do have bullish conviction. I still do think that this thing has a ton of potential. If I had no Pepe Unchained holdings, I would probably still throw some cash in just to get in on the pre-sale and probably save some cash on the side to buy it after it's launched because there is a risk that it does pull back off launch. That's just what happens, and it's okay. It's not a big deal. That's just what they do. You need to understand how to play the game. And so, of course, because of that, again, if you do enjoy these updates, if you think they're useful and valuable just to kind of keep up to date with how I'm feeling about these things, definitely let me know down in the comments below. But absolutely shout out to them, keeping the momentum going, getting this raise up. $9 million is absolutely ridiculous. I can't wait to see that injected into the protocol. So make sure that you guys do stay tuned, keep an eye on them, check out their links down below, and of course I can't wait to see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.